Has dried out all but completely. Looking away to my left, it doesn't look wet at all, and I would suggest that anybody who's on dry tyres at the moment has got a considerable advantage. If you've got intermediates on, it can't be long before you've got to come in and change them, and there's a great big cloud of smoke as somebody is blown up in a big way, and it's coming into the pits now, whoever it is.
Some real problems at the Yost pit, drastic problems. They seem to have abandoned number 7 altogether. And when number 8 came in, it was already on slicks, and there was a little stream of steam coming out of a back pipe.
Well, the fastest lap, car number 4, Jaguar XJR8, he's now brought it down to 3 minutes 29 seconds. So, he's a mere 5 seconds or so off his practice pace now. That shows you just how quick the track is. Quick rundown of the positions now, after 9 laps on the chart that we've got here. Car number 17, Porsche, that is Hans Stuck in the lead. Car number 18, Porsche, that one is Jochen Mass. Car number 6, Jaguar, that one is Martin Brundle. Then car number 15, Porsche, car number 15, and that is the BLR car. That's the Take Fuji car that we were just watching with Richard. That's the Richard Lloyd car, isn't it? Who's at the wheel of that? Jonathan Palmer. Jonathan Palmer at the wheel of that. And then the next 2 Jaguars are up. Car number 5 and car number 4. And in the order at the moment, 5 is being driven by Lammers, 4 is being driven by Chiva. So those cars making their way up through the field. 7th place at the moment, 62, the Coros Mercedes, and that would be the Dumfries car, the one with the in-car camera in it. And then car number 2, Porsche 962C. Car number 2, the Brunn Motorsport car of Oscar Larari and Uwe Schaefer, Jesus Pareja. Bob, in the pits again, I think you have some more news for us.
Yes, I'm afraid number 10 is a casualty. It's been driven away. A very, very short race for that Kramer Porsche. The piston's broken in that one. And ruefully, Mike Brunt, who is the only engineer in the team, was telling me that that was a brand new works engine, literally just before the race. So.
Well, I can see a picture of Mike Thackwell with a Salvation Army sticker on his helmet. I don't think that's going to help him, shaking his head, looking very miserable in the pits. They've closed the door on the car, and Mike's still sitting in it. The tail section's coming off it now, so obviously big problems for that car. That's the Coros Mercedes car number 61.
Yes, I'm standing beside number 61 and standing beside a disconsolate Henri Pescarolo while the man from French TV gives you your pictures. The problem, it would seem, is that the car just isn't pulling properly, and one of the guys is standing beside the car with a Coros Medtronic monitor box to see what is causing the problem. Backwell sitting inside the car, and they obviously can't find out what the problem is. Back to you.
We're watching one of the Toyotas at the moment, car number 37, apparently cruising around. Looks as though he's making his way into the pits. Yes, he is, very slowly indeed. I wonder if he too has got problems. He's followed by a Porsche. There's a Works Porsche behind him.
Yes, there's a Works Porsche coming into the pits now. The leader has gone by.
He's being held up too down that pit road.
And it looks as if we've got a Jaguar coming in as well. I reckon that is the Jaguar coming in that was lying in 3rd place, the Martin Brundle car. Yeah. And the Jaguar number 6 that came in at the same time as the Porsche comes out, and they nearly clip each other there. That was very close indeed.
Who came out in front?
The Jaguar came out in front, and as he came out, the number 18 Porsche decided he was going to rejoin as well, and that would be Jochen. And he didn't really fancy the Jaguar coming out ahead of him. It was a race between the pit crews, and Jaguar won that one by a short head. And they've gone out back onto the track again with the Jaguar in front of the Porsche.
How much would you put on Hans Stuck coming into the pits this lap?
I reckon by the amount of activity down that end of the pits that he can't be far away.
Well, we've just watched him go away from Arnage, and Bob, you're in the pits. Any more news from there before Hans Stuck gets to you?
Well, I tell you, there was a major panic just now, because when I did see something on fire, I have a nasty feeling it was a mechanic, because there was something leaping around in the road that was on fire. It looks as though the panic might have died down a bit now. But certainly Britain Lloyd Racing came in, and the reason they came in was to change chips. Now that's all about the Medtronics and burning pistons and things like that, and they were told to change yesterday. And I've got to get the the SP, as it were, on exactly what this is all about, because that's obviously a fairly major drama. That's what's causing some of these Porsche engines to go, and they've obviously had a rethink in the first few minutes. Either people have changed or they haven't changed, but it's a fairly major drama.
If you can find Jürgen Barth, I would suggest he'd be the man to talk to. And here comes Stuck, headlights switched off, into the pits he comes.
So Stuck comes to a halt.
Well, we're going to do our best to give you a rundown on the positions of the top 10 at the moment. Don't forget, of course, that this is likely to change with Jaguars number 5 and number 4 due a pit stop at any moment. But we'll just go through it quickly for you. Jaguar number 5 then in the lead, Jan Lammers at the wheel at the moment. Jaguar number 4 in second place, around 5 seconds behind. About 5 seconds behind the lead Jaguar then is Eddie Cheever and his Jaguar. That's in second place. Third place, Porsche 962, number 17. And that is the works Porsche of Hans Stuck. Fourth place, car number 6, that's Jaguar XJR8, that's Martin Brundle's car, and that's some 25 seconds behind the leader, and around 15 seconds behind Hans Stuck's car at the moment. Sixth place is car number 18, that's Jochen Mass's Porsche.
Somebody is coming into the pits having given a fairly good smoke signal. It looked like a Rothmans Porsche to me.
Let's have a word with Bob in the pits.
Yes, one or two dramas here. As I mentioned, number 11 has come back into the pits and had the chip changed.
Bob, number 18 Porsche, I'm pretty sure is in the pits. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yep, all right, I'll get over that way. Number 18, number 11, as I say, they changed the chip in that car. Problems with number 127, that's the C2 Chamberlain Spice. They've got the engine cover off that and playing with plug leads. And also number 118, they managed to get that started. Happily, that's the Royale run by Richard Piper. Happily, that's got going again, or at least has got going full stop, and that's away. So that's some... I'm making my way down towards the Rothmans Porsche pit.
And the back of the body is off that car. It gave a big puff of smoke as it came out of the Ford chicane, and I thought, ooh, and he turned sharp right. Now, it may be nothing to worry about.
The Jaguar and the remaining Rothmans Porsche that's still on the racetrack are nose and tail, and that car is looking for a way past the Jaguar now. It's right on the tail. It'll be coming into your view any second. I should think you can see it now, Neville.
Yes, I can. I can see them, in fact, coming up towards me, headlights ablaze, visibly travelling faster than anybody else.
Just car there.
Yeah, and they somehow got by him. I'm not quite sure how they did that. They both did it. The door firmly closed by the Jaguar. Jaguar and Porsche are racing it out, and I reckon this is the battle. This is the significant battle.
He slowed the Porsche right down there. He's diving into the pits. So this is Cheever into the pits. This is the race leader into the pits now.
Now, I reckon that this puts into the lead now number 17 Porsche, and then I'm going to pick you out second man in a minute or two when I've taken a good deep breath, cleaned my teeth, and consulted with Tom Leake.
Well, we would agree with that. Looking at the somewhat behind board that we've got here, Jaguar number 4 was in the lead. He's just gone into the pits, so that should put car number 17 Porsche into the lead. Behind him then will be Jaguar number 6 on, 27 seconds behind the leading Porsche number 17. And behind him, Jaguar number 5. Bob, some more news from the pits?
Yes, Jochen Mass sitting in car number 18. Bob Wallach having a look at inside the engine department, and the mechanics working away. They poured some water over something, which either meant it was overheating or it's getting too hot. Whatever it is that they're changing, and I'm trying to have a look, but I can't see. There's a lot of people in here at the moment, and that's the unfortunate thing. If only I could see, but I can't. Got a camera in front of me. Maybe Bob Wallach knows what the problem is. I'll just go over towards him and give him a shout.
The fastest lap at the moment has just changed. The fastest lap has changed now to number 17 on a 3:26.6.
Yes, number 4 back out on the track. Number 4 back out on the track. That must have been a scheduled stop. Number 18, as I say, they're looking at the engine. That was confirmed by Bob Wallach, but he wouldn't actually say anything more. But they do. They're working on the car, which is always hopeful. It's when they're not working on the car that you know it's all over. So at least they're trying to get something sorted out with number 18. What, I can't say at the moment.
Car number 15, which in fact we've now got on our leaderboard in second place, ahead of the number 17 Porsche. He's in second place, and third place is Jaguar number 4 according to our leaderboard. The 17 Porsche is slipping down all the time.